Hey everyone. So I want to talk about the tornado that hit menasha, Wisconsin. This is my hometown. This all right here is my childhood neighborhood. I grew up in this neighborhood. I know this neighborhood. I knew the people that lived. I knew the people that had lived there. Just seeing it from this perspective is like overwhelming. Like it's just way beyond overwhelming right now. And there's nothing I could do about it. I can't go back because I have a misdemeanor bench warrant. I can't risk I can't risk my apartment. I can't risk my vehicle. I can't risk everything that I own. I can't risk it because me and my family don't we're not on best of terms. That's the issue. So if I drive over to Wisconsin and I get pulled over for God knows what, and the bench warrant is discovered, this van is getting impounded, right? I'll be gone more than 30 days. I'm on a housing program. I can't be gone more than 30 days from my current apartment here in Maryland. I can't do that because I will lose everything. That they will pretty much clear the apartment out, and by the time I get out of that hot mess, I'm down to nothing. Absolutely nothing. I got a few friends back in the valley that probably would take me in, but not very long. And it wouldn't be long enough to get myself back on my feet and to get enough money to do anything. So that's why I cannot go back. Can't. There's no way. It just can't happen. But I wish I can go. I wish I can help, because this is crazy right here. To seeing this. That used to be the old Quick Trip right there, way back in the day, way back in the 1980s, all the way into like the early 90s. So yeah, I remember that. But I think this is like an addition right here. This part right here is like an addition or something. I'm not sure exactly. I haven't. That was a water treatment plant, and look how destroyed it is. I know that house right there though. Oh wow. Hang on a second, let me see this real quick. That was that pizza place right there next to Tony's bar. Yeah, that's that pizza place next to Tony's bar. I remember when the water tower was right there too, right across the street. And this used to be a tennis ball court right there too. I mean, it's been a pumping station for years, but that used to be a tennis ball court. I mean, this gained national attention. This gained so much traction. It's crazy. It gained so much. It gained a lot of attention everywhere, and I'm glad though, because they need the help. They need all the help they can get. I grew up at 703 3rd Street. It's the green sided house. Has a basement, has a main level, and then has the attic. But yeah, that house right there, that brick house, that house is over 100 years old, and now it's done. That's crazy.
It's okay. Faster. Please. Wire. Right here. You're probably not going to have power for a long time.
I know.
Oh my God. This is unbelievable.
So poor people. Hey, the dogs are...
I can't even.
I don't know what part of Appleton that is.
I don't know.
We gotta get some ninja skills.
Back to that house right there. Oh my god. I see your house. Is it okay?
Shouldn't be wearing. Should not be wearing sandals. Nope. Be wearing
It does
shoes.
not look okay. It does not.
Way too dangerous to be wearing sandals, especially with nails and screws everywhere.
With you for a bit.
Be careful.
So much nails and screws are on that area.
It looks like part of our roof is like off.
Oh my gosh.
This makes me more nervous.
No, you're joking.
Oh my god, the windows are fogged.
Your windows?
God. Power cord. Oh my god. How are we supposed
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Holy S word.
That's fire. Smell it. Our house. Windows destroyed.
Oh, it's menasha. Sorry, I didn't realize that was menasha. I didn't recognize anything.
It's okay.
Faster. Please. Wire. Wire. Right here. You're probably not gonna have.
Still in Smith Park.
Yeah, that was a
Realize
water
I'm
treatment
sweeping
plant
pretty
right
quick.
there at the ending.
This gazebo must be made out of unobtainium. Can't believe it's still standing. There's not one tree I've seen that's intact.
Yeah, it is. There's plenty of trees intact. They need to be careful with screws and nails around the area.
Take it slow, guys. Everybody communicate. All right, we're gonna go. Right. 2, 1. 2, 1. Lift. 2, 1. Lift. Tap first.
I can get a case of water too.
Yeah, it's all right there.
I got this.
I wonder what is our water though.
I know that park right there. That's Hart Park. Wow. The tornado went. It followed the Pier Street. It followed the Pier Street. Yep. Followed the Pier Street, and it kind of made a little. Yeah. Just knowing that entire city and what I'm seeing here, I know the exact path that I took.
I lost it. All these years, we had the perfect house, we had perfect family, grandkids, everything, and I just replaced AC outside last week. They just replaced it, $4,400.
I hope he can see
So
good.
everything's gone. I lost it.
Because of the
all these
corneas.
years, we had the perfect house, we had perfect family.
Today is Saturday, August 1st, and here's an update for today. First, for Menasha residents, if you need a hot meal or a shower, there is a shower truck in front of the Boys and Girls Club. It is open 24/7. You can go take a shower for free. If you need a hot meal, go to the Menasha High School. They're doing 2 meals today. Lunch time meal from 11 a.m. until 1 o'clock p.m., and then a dinner time meal from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. This is from Mercy Meals. These meals are exceptional quality. They are delicious. It is free. As far as the needs that I'm seeing on the ground from the community, I'm hearing a few things. Number one, volunteers are getting really frustrated because they're being sent into local parks. I'm not entirely sure why they're doing this. I have two theories on it. The first theory is that some of these parks they're using as staging centers to help get resources to people who don't have access to drive or leave their home. So I think that's part of it. The other part of it, I think, is just a safety issue. They don't want people moving debris with like broken glass, nails, that could risk higher injuries. Those are just my thoughts. For people who are volunteering, we need an easier way to get information to people in Menasha. I have spoken before about how Menasha is a very low income area, and I can't stress that enough. We're talking about very blue collar, hardworking, amazing people.
True.
Who are already working 40, 50 hours a week and still can't afford groceries, diapers, basic necessities. And then a tornado came. So these are people who might have like a credit card, but it might already be maxed out. That's who we're talking about. People who might a checking account, but they might currently have a negative balance. So when I say that people are low income, this is what I mean. When the choice comes to pay to keep your phone on or buy your kid diapers, they're buying their kids diapers. Posting updates on social media for residents isn't super helpful because if someone's phone is shut off and they don't have electricity, they don't have Wi-Fi in their house, and so they can't use their phone to communicate with other people. I don't know how else to say that, so I'm looking at printing out maybe like flyers. The reason I'm saying this is because there was a family half a block down the road from me who'd been in their house since Monday, and I found them on Wednesday. They had not left their house. They didn't know where the free meals were. They just were at their house not eating. So I'm trying to find a way to print out flyers to give to people. I think that would be helpful to leave on doors to help communicate this information better. Again, I'm just sharing needs. It would also be super helpful to maybe doing like solar type lights, like string lights, or even the Dollar Tree has solar lanterns. Stuff like that would be really helpful right now until our electricity gets back on. I see crews in the area and they're working and they're trying. The last thing, the city, like I said, and other utility companies are working to get power back to our houses. But if the power mast on someone's house was damaged, they are not connecting that house to the power grid until the power mast is fixed. It sounds like the average rate that is being charged to do this is $700. So if you know of an electrician or someone who's willing to help or do this at a reduced rate for people who don't necessarily need to file an insurance claim on their house but need the power mast reattached, we need a way to get these people help to get the power mast reattached to their house so that they can have electricity. I don't know how to do all this stuff. I'm just letting you guys know that
owners are sharing concerns about another issue, that being looters.
That's right. Menasha police said 3 people were arrested last night for going through debris. Fox 11's Tony Langfellow bringing us the latest.
If you do not need to be out in the streets, please remain in your homes. Please stay out of the city.
Menasha Police Chief Matthew Albrecht making a plea with those not from Menasha to stay away until cleanup is complete. On Wednesday, 2 people were arrested for failing to obey orders and issued citations. Another resisted officers and is being held in the Winnebago County Jail. People going through debris that isn't theirs is concerning to community members.
The guy across the street from me, his house got looted last night. Don't know what they all took or anything, but that's what he told me. So
people are around taking stuff that they shouldn't be taking, and it's a shame.
Kyle Pulowski was out helping a neighbor clean up Thursday. He's hoping more patrols will be going up and down the streets for added security. But there's another problem he's noticing, even if people don't mean any harm.
A lot of people are just coming here just to sightsee, you know what I mean? They're clogging up all the streets, you know, and parking on the streets where people need to get their stuff in and out, and then they don't know whose vehicle it is, so they can't move it, so it's very frustrating for some people.
Looting isn't just a concern here in Menasha. Just down the road on Doty Island, people we talked with are keeping a close eye on their belongings too.
What kind of evil is present that would make someone take advantage of someone that's already hurting and down and struggling, and then you come in and you hurt them more? I mean, to me, that's just pure evil.
Heather and Terry Fuller's Doty Island home in Neenah fortunately only saw minor damage compared to others. Because of potential looters, they've been doing what they can to deter bad actors.
You can only do what you can do. I mean, so lock everything up, and I think they're just looking for places without lights on, and that's going to be over tonight in a lot of sections here.
Despite a few wrongdoers, victims of Monday's tornado agree there's still a lot more good people helping in this time of need. In the Fox Valley, Tony Langfellow, Fox 11 News.
Menasha police also want to remind people of a curfew that is still in effect for the area. It's being enforced from 10 p.m. until 5 a.m. until further notice.
As cleanup continues in Menasha, homeowners are sharing concerns about another.
All right, so me and Mark had to walk 3 or 4 blocks in with gas for generators. But I want to show you what this. So this is the street. See those 2 houses, that house completely leveled. That house is 2-story, it fell over. There's my house.
Well, they're going to do water pipe installation.
And they started a pile of just sticks and just all the stuff that was in the backyard and stuff. But whenever we want to anything in, we got to walk pretty far, just because they won't let you in because of the power and everything else. So yeah, we've been cleaning up. Windows are all boarded. Here's the front of the house. There's Kara's car, completely demolished. There's Mark over there waiting for me to fill the generator up. So here's a camper. This thing's gonna be totaled out. Shelving unit, everything's down. Big hole in the back.
And I can use an RV to live in too.
Was over there. And then what else we did today is street sign.
Wow.
You know, we started cleaning up a little. It's really hard to tell. But there's another roof on my roof. Just cleaning up the whole back patio and everything else and getting these trees off. So I'm gonna be tarping here soon. The holes in the roof, getting the generator running, and still doing some cleanup. That beeping, it's just been non-stop since yesterday. You know, kind of cleaning up the front yard. You can see that those ribbons are because our gas is off. And then this we did quite a bit of work on clearing all this stuff up through here. But as you can see, I mean, we still have tons of stuff. Pulled a tree out of our egress that smashed through. We still have some of the branches and wood and glass all in our bedroom. But we were able to make some progress and get into this area, you know, with chainsaws and stuff. So As you can see, we got a lot more work to do, and I think I have like 2 or 3 trees down on the garage.
I feel very fortunate when my neighbors' houses are looking like this. I literally think Jesus picked the tornado up right over our house to save all of our buildings. I mean, this is devastating. Yeah, that is a boat. That is a boat. Be very careful where you're walking.
Mommy.
What, baby?
I cannot step on that.
Yeah, don't step on that. Yep, that is glass. Be very careful. Careful. Don't touch Mace. Just leave it, baby. Come on.
Mom. Don't.
So sad.
Mommy, Mommy, don't step on that black thing.
I feel very fortunate when my neighbors' houses are looking like this.
Oh. I don't know. No, I don't know. I never once thought that place would even get destroyed. That place always seemed so tough and everything to me from back then as a kid, driving by or walking by. I always thought that place would never ever get destroyed. I was wrong. Hey, wait a minute. Who was that? So that was Steve. No, it's not Steve. Reminds me of the Hungry Bull. Kind of, sort of.
Calder Stadium here in Menasha has been a place that has provided many great football memories. Unfortunately, on Monday, it was struck pretty hard by the tornado. As you can see, the bleachers on that side behind.
I actually grew up not that far from there, literally a block away. Literally a block. 1203 De Pere Street. Corner of 12th and De Pere. That's where I grew up at. It was, if you're looking at the duplex, to the left side, it's 1203. That's where I first went to after me, my mom, and my sister had left our grandparents' house at 703 3rd Street. Yeah, we had lived there for a while, seemed like forever, but then again, I don't know the whole years. Then we moved over to 501 De Pere Street, and then moved over to Doty Lake Island, not that far from that park there. I had to look up the address again, but yeah, very close to where very close to where I grew up at.
Me, pretty much gone. The varsity football team knows they'll have a season of some sort. It just won't be played here. But their focus is on helping the city they love pick up the pieces.
My daughter was
that's
showing me
repairable.
pictures of Calder. I'm like, no, that's not Calder. I said, that can't be Calder. There's like an arch over there. We don't have that. Like, what is that? I don't get that.
While head coach Jeremy Korth saw pictures while he was out of town at his cabin, Menasha Junior offensive lineman Noah Kiley, who works for the school district, was in a building right behind the visitor bleachers.
Yep,
Sounded like a train was going right through it. This is our second home. So like we all saw it and just got crushed.
Kiley then started going down the street helping those that were impacted.
The whole group of us went and started just taking the garage apart and getting out the car and sweeping away all the glass from their windows that broke.
Korth says his players were lined up to help.
The house that is on the same side as that building, just roughly, there's a street back there, but I think it's 2 more houses It's a blue duplex. Has a garage on each side. I saw a drone video. The garage and that side of the duplex was totally wrecked. Kim and Silas Ruse and their parents lived in that specific one back in the early 90s. They were this Korean, I think, or I don't know. They're either Korean or Japanese. I can't remember exactly, you know. But they had lived over there. And me and Silas and Kim all went to Geegan like elementary, just not that far from there. Just surreal. Never thought in my lifetime that the fucking neighborhoods that I fucking like grew up in are devastated. It's like a fucking punch in my gut right now. Still. And it's been a week.
The stadium cleanup on Tuesday morning, but he told them to help their families and community.
I just hope that people are able to rebuild and get back on their feet again, because, you know, I think that's our community is a strong community, but people got to be able to get some help and get back on their feet again.
Yeah, that's the main priority.
Players have been hard at work to help the cleanup. Many were out at Doty Island on Tuesday, and no matter where they play their games this year, they hope they can be a bright light for Menasha on Friday nights.
We'll figure out the football end of it. It's going to be just fine. It's, if anything, it's going to bring us together even more.
It like puts an extra something there where we really got to show off for our community.
In Menasha, John Miller, NBC 26 Sports.
There goes our cars. Leave the cars in clean.
Shit, they ain't far from my, according to my sister, my our grandmother who's still alive, doesn't live very far from there. I had to send a message to my dad and my brother and my sister, and just to see how far my grandmother lives from there, because I don't know her exact address or anything yet. I know she used to live down in Nina, so that's why I'm want to make sure that she's okay, you know.
There goes our cars. Leave the cars in clean.
We made her safe with our groceries, but it's still wicked out here. Crazy little storm anyway.
That store has been there for a long time. I remember when they were building it. I can tell you that.
We made her safe with
That's
our
how old I am.
but it's still wicked out here.
What's up, guys? Trying for Menthol Spliff here. Just want to give you guys a quick little update and let you know the plans we got cooking up. We're on day 5 after the tornado hit. There's still no water or electricity in my neighborhood, but we're making some solid progress. This is what my street looks like right now. Definitely a lot better than it was a couple days ago. We still got a lot of work to do. But yeah,
I know exactly where he's at.
We're planning a benefit
I know that exact
show at the
neighborhood.
skate shop in Menasha. I'm thinking August 21st or 22nd, either that Friday or Saturday. And if you're a band that's interested in donating your services and playing a set, just send us a message and we'll plan something out. Hell yeah.
Hey Fox Valley friends, good morning. It's Tara Hansen. I am just like you, waking up this morning trying to process what happened yesterday and trying to figure out how I can help. Well, I do have a way to help. If you are on Doty Island and you need to get to or from the island, if you need supplies taken to the island, we have a boat. We don't have to launch it. It's already in the water. We can get you supplies. We can move you to and from the island if need be. We're happy to do it. That's our way to help. Please let me know. Reach out if you need our help. We can be there in a matter of minutes.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Stay strong, Fox Valley.
I'm glad she can do
Hey,
that.
Fox Valley.
That's what it's about.
Like, it would probably be this thing right here.
You can see the rotation
Yeah,
around that.
there it is, right there. This is Appleton, Nina. Wait, actually, there's.
Try to close the garage door before the power goes out.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Y hola raza, aquí nos encontramos cerca del Family Dollar de Menasha, donde se va a estar repartiendo
I know
comida
the
el día de
exact
hoy, así es que
location.
vamos a ver qué tienen preparado por aquí los muchachos
I know
voluntarios
the
que
exact location.
están donando comida.
That used to be a video store right there. You see that place right there? That was a video rental store. That's where our mama used to rent us the original Nintendo from and the Sega Game Gear. And that Family Dollar's been there before I was even born. Wow.
Para que nos acompañen el día de hoy sábado. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí, Pri?
Las hamburguesas, hot dogs, tamales,
De todo un poco, aguas frescas. Vamos a están aquí de temprano y pues van a estar así que hasta que se acabe todo, ¿ah, Pri? Más o menos hasta qué horas, amigas.
1, 2 más o menos.
Más o menos. Es que
Tenemos leche para bebé.
I could tell you right now that let's say if ICE tried to harass them, they would be right in the fucking head. I'll tell you right now. Fuck them fucking pigs. These people are doing a damn good service, and they need to be fucking appreciated for it.
Tenemos estas school supplies para los niños. Vengan a agarrar lo que necesiten. Vengan, tenemos unos aires allá enfrente, si gustan venir a agarrar. Lo que necesiten, déjenos saber.
muy bien, aquí están también 2 aires por si alguien que lo necesite. Aguas, de todo un poco, comida, hamburguesas, hot dogs, de todo un poquito. Me parece que también tienen tamales. Así es que si gasos que están el día de hoy, compártalo por favor. Ya, refinando. Sí, ahorita vamos a ir.
9 o'clock a.m.? Wow. That's 9 o'clock in the morning?
Hey everybody, Emerson here. We're in the news car headed back to the station after a busy morning covering the Menasha tornado. Just want to provide you with a few updates that we were able to receive. They just had a press conference at 11 o'clock Tuesday morning providing some updates there. So we did learn, first and foremost, no serious injuries have been reported, no deaths, and no one is reported missing at this time. So that is fantastic news. They credited people with being weather alert and paying attention to everything going on, but no serious injuries. They said a few people have been treated, no deaths and no missing people at this time. So that is great news and really amazing to see after looking at all of the destruction that you're seeing right here.
That's a laundromat.
The tornado that.
That's a laundromat that our mom used to take me and my sister to, you know, along with her. We'd park right here in the parking lot in the janky ass car that she had, and we'd do our laundry right there.
Came through. An update on that tornado, the National Weather Service has upgraded it from an EF2 to an EF3, and speaking with some meteorologists, that was kind of expected, but the National Weather Service has made that happen. And then also want to let people know that Governor Tony Evers has declared a state of emergency. So we heard from officials saying that they're hopeful that the governor will do that and that they will be able to get the National Guard in to assist. They said they're able to take care of closing down the roadways and managing the local traffic, but they're hopeful that they can get the National Guard in to assist and to help with the clearing of all of the debris.
I hope Cohen's got their battery charger. It was literally right across the street. It was one of those pull behind battery chargers. I saw it in a video and I screenshot it to them directly, and I hope they get it back. If I was there, I mean, I'd be happy to help them out too, because I do a lot of vehicle work too, you know. I mean, so you know, I got more you know, it's just how it is, you know.
All of the damage, and there is so much of it. So that has been released by the governor's office at just after noon on Tuesday. So we will continue to follow along.
I used to live a block from that place, a block away from their offices at 501 De Pere Street, right across the street from St. John's Church. I know that whole place like the back of my hand. Not you know, not the inside, but I know the road tracks. I know those little parking lots, streets, and all that. And I used to cut through there at nighttime when I was a kid. I used to walk through there, explore all of their stuff. They never knew it, but yeah, I fucking know the whole facility like the back of my hand.
With updates, continue to bring you the latest updates. Followed.
If you paid more than a penny in fact.
This is the first time I made it down this far, which is only like 6 houses down, and they're completely leveled. There's like nothing left of them. It's just so sad. It's just so crazy.
So many neighbors in this Menasha community, like Dana, experiencing that same thing, and we appreciate you so much for taking the time with us. I'm going to give you a hug right here, because there's just...
I know I'm not really an emotional person, but I'm just like...
No.
It's just like people's like... And like I said, I'm very thankful because my house is... I'm outside of the truck that's flipped over on its side. I mean, my windows are busted out. Like, it's fine compared to looking at these other houses. So I mean, if I had to stay there, I mean, I have no power and stuff, but I mean, it's livable. Yesterday when I was cleaning, I was literally seeing people like wheeling suitcases and just like carrying their belongings in their hands, and they just, you know, that's why I was like, today I have to get down here to look. And now that I'm here, I'm just like, it's like all over again. And the sun was coming up. It was so beautiful, but yet it's just like, it's like a beautiful disaster. But, you know, but everyone's accounted for, and so that's what we're thankful for. So
we certainly are. We're thankful for you, Dana, for taking the time to share your story with us, and wishing you, your family, your community all the best as well. As we said, so many neighbors like Dana just trying to get home, trying to see their homes, trying to see what the next steps are. Tammy, just very emotional down here, speaking with all of these neighbors, and
if they knew my
a lot of
grandparents.
rebuilding in this.
I'm just like, it's like all over again, and the sun was coming up. It was so beautiful,
All
but
right,
yet it's
so-
just like,
But yeah, these are my
disaster.
grandparents right here. They had lived at 703
But
3rd
everyone's
Street. It was
accounted
like
for,
green
and
house I was telling you
so
about.
that's what we're thankful for. So
We
This is
certainly
them.
are. We're thankful for you, Dana, for taking
And
the
they
time to
passed
share your
away
story
way
with us, and
back in the
wishing you, your
90s. My
family, your
grandma
community all the best
around
as well. As we said,
1995 and
so
my
many
grandpa
neighbors
around
like Dana just
1997.
trying to
I never
get
got to go to
home,
their
trying to
funerals
see their
either.
homes, trying to
So
see what the next steps are. Tammy, just very emotional down here, speaking with all of these neighbors, and a lot of rebuilding in this community.
this is the first time I made it down this far, which is only like 6 houses down, and they're completely leveled. There's like nothing left of them. It's just so sad. It's just so crazy.
So many neighbors in this Menasha community, like Dana, experiencing that same thing, and we appreciate you so much for taking the time with us. I'm gonna give you a hug right here, because there's just...
I know I'm not really an emotional person, but I'm just like...
No.
It's just like people's like... And like I said, I'm very thankful because my house is, I'm outside of the truck that's flipped over on its side. I mean, my windows are busted out.
Huh. I wonder if he's from menasha.
Like, it's fine compared to looking at these other houses. So I mean, if I had to stay there, I mean, I have no power and stuff, but I mean, it's livable. Yesterday when I was cleaning, I was literally seeing people like wheeling suitcases and just like carrying their belongings in their hands, and they just, you know, that's why I was like, today I have to get down here to look. And now that I'm here, I'm just like, it's like all over again. And the sun was coming up. It was so beautiful, but yet it's just like, it's like a beautiful disaster. But, you know, but everyone's accounted for, and so that's what we're thankful for. So
we certainly are. We're thankful
But
for
yeah,
you, Dana,
I'm
for
gonna see you guys
taking the
later.
time to share your
I
story
don't
with
want
us,
to
and
take up too much
wishing
memory
you, your
here.
family,
So.
your community